Pebblebee grows its line of smart tracking devices. Welcome back to Techstination. I'm Fred Fishkin. With us is Pebblebee CEO Daniel Daoura. Great to see you again, Daniel.
Hey, likewise, Fred. Thank you for having me on your podcast.
Well, a pleasure. So, getting straight to the news, your trackers for Android are arriving. Give us the overview.
Yes, it's been a long time awaiting. Android has the new capability now to allow you to track your belongings and what matters most to you. It is similar to the AirTag. It's essentially AirTag for Android, for a lack of a better term, and it has a huge network, global network that of phones, essentially helping track and locate your items. It's very similar to the AirTag. However, with Pebblebee, we're launching these devices in three different formats. One that's the clip that attaches to your keys, one that's the card that goes into your card, and a tag that can be attached to a remote control or maybe a strap or a collar. And all of them are rechargeable. The clip, for example, comes with up to 12 months of charge on a single charge, and the card is up to 18 months. And they have a very loud sound. They have LEDs so that you can see them at night in the dark, especially for the clip. And their range is 2 to 3 times the range of the AirTag. So quite powerful, and we're really excited to launch this with Google. We're going to be the only made for Google products in the market in that category, and really excited to be launching that very soon, actually.
Just terrific. Let's take a look at a little video.
Hey everyone, this is Daniel here from Pebblebee. We're super excited to show you the progress here that we've made. We're continuing to update all of your devices for the detection of unwanted location tracking protocol, and it comes with enhanced security. And I wanted to show you quickly how easy and simple it is to use Google's Find My Device app. All we do is double press, and when we do that, you get the bottom half sheet here that pops up to connect with your device. I'm connecting with your device right now, and this is, you can put it in your wallet, etc. There's a user responsibility text right here that you can read through, and then as this is being paired with your phone, I'll show you, and there it is. This is the notification that just popped up here that says that it's already been paired. And this is another half sheet that is from the other devices around here. And here it is. There's a map that shows you exactly where it is. You go through here and you can find your device, whether it's your wallet, etc. And this is a really cool feature. It shows that it's really close, and as you walk away, it starts going further and further. It says device is close, and now it's farther away. And as you come closer, imagine this is coming closer, right? Device is here. And of course, you can play sound. You can stop sound by pressing the device. You can share this with your significant others or friends, etc. And that's it. Thank you so much.
Just terrific, Daniel. So, step us through the consumer experience, how this is set up and how it's used.
Absolutely. So it is actually very convenient. It's very nice setup, very simple. You double press on the device, and when you do, and you have an Android phone nearby, right next to the device, it'll pop up a bottom half sheet, and it'll tell you, would you like to set this up, this product, the Pebblebee device, whether it's the card, the clip, or what have you. And you go through the process, and you can edit the name, you can name it whatever you want, and you could start tracking it. You can buzz it, obviously, and you can find where it is with respect to the phone. It shows you how far you are from the device. So as you're walking to try to find your keys, for example, it'll start showing an animation on the screen that allows you to get closer to your device, or you can just buzz it and find it through the sound maker of the device. And you can also share it with your friends, significant other, whoever it is that needs access to the to your keys or your wallet. I think I probably shouldn't share that with my daughter, because she's always looking for my wallet. But
And
as a
now she
side
wants the
note,
car keys, I understand.
now she has, yes, now she has one on our car keys too. She just got a new car, so yes.
How does this fit into the ecosystem that you've developed there at Pebblebee altogether? Because you've been on the market for a while now, but focused more, I guess, on iOS.
Yes, we have been focused on both platforms, in fact, but with Apple, we also had a partnership with them in 2022 that essentially allowed people to use our devices just like the AirTag with the Find My natively. So it works natively with your phone. You don't have to install an app, and also provides a huge network of phones to help you track and find your belongings. And in regards to now having Google, we're also going to launch later this year a universal SKU that allows you to either claim and pair with your Apple phone or your Android phone, depending on your own ecosystem and your own platform. If you'd like to purchase a product, you don't have to search for an Android device or an iPhone device or an Apple device. It could be a device, and then it just works with your ecosystem.
Just terrific, because
So
sometimes people do change which platform
that's
they're.
true. Sometimes people change. However, most importantly, sometimes people are buying these for gifts. They don't know who the other person or what platform the other person is using. And a lot of times, believe it or not, people purchase the product thinking it's for Android, and then they go home, they have an iOS phone, and it doesn't work. And that's a bad user experience. We don't want that. We want the experience to be great from the beginning, from the time they see it on the shelf or online and they purchase the product till the time they need to find their keys or wallet, and it works.
Tell us what advantages you feel you have over the competitors in the tracker space.
We have quite a bit, but it really stems from how do we make this the best user experience? And it starts with the rechargeability. We believe that if you're out and about, if you're traveling and you find out that your device or your luggage or whatever it is that you're tracking doesn't have any energy or battery life in it, and then you have to purchase a battery and you have to figure out how to open it. Instead, you just plug it in and it charges, and you have another year to 18 months of battery life. That's very important. It's through the user experience that we start seeing advantages for Pebblebee. The other part is it's also eco-friendly. It's very good for the environment. It's less carbon footprint. You're not throwing away batteries in the landfill. You're just continuing to recharge and use your own devices that are also over-the-air updatable. You can update those devices, the firmware, over the air. For example, the detection of unwanted location tracking that was recently approved by Apple and Google with our integration effort as well. We've been able to update all of the devices so that whatever is being shipped next week with the Google Find My Device feature is also includes the DOLT, which is the detection of unwanted location tracking. So those are all features that I believe are very strong, that differentiate us. We have a very loud audible sound in all of our devices. We have 3 different form factors, like I mentioned. We have an LED or multiple LEDs on all of our devices that really help aid in locating and finding your items. And then again, I think the biggest selling point here is that we are universal. It works with either Apple Find My natively or Google's Find My Device natively. That isn't something that we are shipping next week. We're only focusing right now on the Google's Find My Device, which is made for Google. But later this year, we will be making that available, the universal SKU.
Just terrific. Tell us the story behind the company and how this came about.
This is a decade-old story. So it's really comes from the experience that myself and Nick Pearson-Franks at the time, we worked at an aerospace company that provided tracking for military aircraft equipment. And we knew the technology, the software, the protocol, the IP that comes along with tracking military aircraft communication system items. And that gave us the baseline foundation for essentially going out and saying, why don't we provide this to consumers and friends and family? And we can develop this technology in-house. And so we started developing it in 2012. I worked on it in my basement. Nick worked on it in his garage. I worked on hardware and firmware. He worked on app software development. And we started giving it to friends and family, and everyone was just shocked that nothing like that already existed. You know, they loved the feature and the functionality and the utility, and it was novel. And so we decided in 2013 to start a business, and that's when it all started. You know, back then it's almost 11 years now, and every year we've developed a product. And in 2022 we partnered with Apple, started providing native functionality within people's ecosystems if they're on Apple ecosystem, and now with Google, and eventually, not eventually, actually, in fact, we've already done this, is embedded, which is embedding our technology, whether it's software or hardware or both, into everyday items like golf clubs, bikes, skis, backpacks, built into the items that you use every day so that you don't have to attach something to them.
So you've got some pretty significant partnerships then.
Absolutely. We have several significant partnerships, and we're growing that list. And we're being selective because we really do want to have the best user experience. And I think that that comes with experience and time. And this is a new category, even though it's maybe 10 or 11 years old. It started off as brand new, but now because it's being used on both Apple and Google, or Android, I should say, platforms natively, it's really been catapulted and it's starting to grow, but it's still new. It's still new, and we're sort of crusading through that new category now of embedded, and it's very exciting. And it's about partnerships and making sure we establish really strong partnerships, and we'll probably announce a few of those this year, sometime maybe middle to later this year.
Very exciting. Well, with the new devices, give us an overview of the pricing and availability.
Yes, so the clip is $29.99 for this is the made for Google device. The card and the tag are $34.99, and that's what we're currently selling them at online on our website. They'll be in several retail stores that will be announced next week and the following one, and they'll be available in brick and mortar stores as well. Yeah.
And for more info, the place to go is Pebblebee, Pebblebee.com. Daniel Daoura, thank you for spending time with us.
Thank you so much, Fred. I really appreciate the time here with you.